What is a polar bear's favorite type of triangle? Ice sausoles. Happy Friday, my friends, and welcome to the stream. I look in the chat and I see sigh. I can't. Oh, thank you for being here, my friends. I hope you are doing well. I hope your weekend is getting off to a wonderful start. We need a sigh button in chat. That's kind of what this emote is for, punk. Oh no. Alright, let me welcome everyone in properly. Thank you for being here at such an unusual time. I mean, I am always just overwhelmed by the reception of the stream and how many people are willing to spend so much time with me. But there is something special too about like how many people will show up at an unusual time. I'm really grateful for you, my friends. Thank you. Let's see. Idirama is first in chat. Welcome in, Iddy, followed by Game and Fit and Stack Cat. Great to have you all here. Lucent Jelly, welcome in. Thank you for being here, of course. The early stream. Iddy says, Frownie, my goodness, so early for our night owl selves. Careful near windows. Sunlight might be coming in still. Oh yes, oh yes. We vampires, we have to be careful in the daylight. Wouldn't want anyone to catch me in the sunlight and notice my skin sparkling like diamonds. I'm on a normal schedule, Game and Fit says, but that won't last long, I'm sure. It never seems to. It never seems to work for me. But if that's what suits you better, Game and Fit, I hope you're able to stick with it. For my sake, I'd prefer if you didn't, because then I could have you around during the nighttime streams. But I want what's best for you, my friend. So nice to see everyone showing up at such an unusual time, Jelly says. Sir Punk's a lot. Welcome in, of course. Thank you for being here, Punk. Is the implication that Frownie is a vampire? I've been accused of that. I have been accused of that a few times. The sigh button. I learned that polar bears are the only ones that have opinions about triangles. I think my mic is too close. Sorry if I'm clipping. Hopefully that will be a little better. Let's see. You should just stare at the camera for like 2 minutes after an especially egregious bad joke, Stat Cat says. So, like, when I check, like back at the old streams, the stream has almost always began with a joke. The bad joke at the beginning of the stream, I think, started with stream number 3. And almost every single one since has had a joke at the beginning. There have been a few exceptions where I've done kind of test streams or atypical streams that I didn't count the same way, and those didn't start with a joke, but every standard stream since number 3 has started with a joke. But in the old streams, I tell the punchline so quickly. There's no pause, there's no beat, there's no breath. You can actually thank I think you can actually thank Conga for the slower deliveries. I think he was he's been the primary culprit in inspiring me to slow down and stare. I always get so excited when I see you come live so early when I'm available, Iddy says. Then I forgot to stall until after the joke. It took me a minute to work that out. The meaning being you wanted to miss it. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. I just got out of the shower and my glasses are just steaming up again and again and again. I'm probably gonna have to keep taking them off a whole lot of times. 1:30 p.m. for Stat Cat. It's much earlier for you. What time is it for me now? Almost 5? What is this insanity, Greg says? Frownie streaming in daylight hours. Sadly, I'm at work now and can't watch for long. I appreciate you stopping in, Greg. If everything's going as well as I hope it does, Frownie, I should be feeling better by the time you get back from your break. That would be wonderful to hear, Game and Fit. So yeah, no early stream, or sorry, no late stream tonight, my friends. We're into an early stream. We're gonna go for like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. But I've got to turn my sleep schedule around. I got family visiting all next week. I'm not really gonna have the time or opportunity or energy for any streams, so no streams next week. And I really hate to be away from you for so long. Hopefully, I'll at least be able to check in the Discord. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to be away for a week. But should be back by Monday the 20th at the latest. And I think we'll come back. We'll come back with our back to school stream. We'll play a bunch of educational games. It'll be a great, dubious, triumphant return. But I'm going to miss you next week, my friends. He's safe in the basement, Jelly says. From sparkles or turning to dust. I don't know if you wrote that before or after. Or after me. My children of the night. What sweet video games they play, Punk says. And now you know what Frownie is really drinking when I bring him coffee. Tomato juice. Tomato juice is way too similar to ketchup. I could never do it, Stat Cat. It's okay, Greg says. Family comes first. It's a rare treat. It's a rare treat for us to spend time together. I don't get to see, you know. Don't get to see a lot of my family as often and as I'd like to, and to do fun things together. So it'll be nice. Clamato Juice just watched a South Park episode about vampire kids drinking blood, aka Clamato Juice. Can't say I'm familiar enough to know that, Game and Fit. Gotta go. See you when you return. See you around, Greg. Have a great week. Alright, I think we're all caught up, so we're going to play Altered Beast today. Maybe time to do something else if this goes really well. I don't expect it will. This is technically a first playthrough, because I've never completed this game. I have played it exactly once. On the... and it was on the stream. We played it for a couple hours one night. And I feel like I got... pretty far, like maybe 4 levels in. I don't know how big the game is. We're gonna discover that together. I'm going through blind. It's been more than 2 years, I think, since I played this. So, well, it's definitely been more than a year. Probably not more than 2. So I'm gonna have to learn everything again from scratch. So it's gonna be rough. It's a commercial drink made of reconstituted tomato juice and sugar, which is flavored with spices, dried clam broth, and MSG. Made by Mott's. The name is a portmanteau of clam and tomato. I didn't know all of that. I knew it was clam, and I thought it was clam and tomato. I actually meant I'm not familiar enough with South Park when I said I'm not familiar enough. But, That is more than I knew about Clamato Juice as well. I bought a Wind Waker Link plushie. Been eyeing it for months. Finally grabbed the last one. Game and Fit says I have a couple Wind Waker Link plushies. I don't know if they're the same. I don't know if they're the same one. I've had a couple of them hanging out up here for the past little while. It's all my All my Zelda decorations are out for Tears of the Kingdom. I think I'm gonna have to, might be time to swap some other things in soon, though. Yours looks like the big one. Nice. Reconstituted tomato juice. Can't do anything remotely like tomato juice. I'm doing lemon juice and apple cider vinegar tonic 2 to 3 times a day. So who am I to talk? Yeah, the Breath of the Wild link. It's pretty groovy. I don't remember when I got him. It was pretty... I think it was pretty long after the game came out. Anyway, let's start pushing buttons. Is that a power-up or an enemy? Whatever it is, it's too high up for me to get it. It's just there to taunt me. Oh, rip the damageless run. That kick is useless. Power up. Power up. Oh, nice. I remember nothing about this game. That kick is not so useless. Oh. I remember, it's Lord Voldemort. I remember this guy. Oh. What a coward. That's my job, Jelly says. I don't know what that's in reference to. Button pressing time. Nice. Alright, let's go. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
Welcome to your doom.
I do not remember this. Oh my goodness, my health. Oops, I keep doing that by accident. How much health does this guy have? No. Oh. Oh, what a way to lose a life. One hit? I lost a life 1 hit away from winning? That is tremendously upsetting. I've used shin kicks in bully situations, and it's proved quite effective, Game and Fit says. I trust you mean defensively. Power up. This game has the greatest voiceover. Power up. I shouldn't talk over it. I wish I could sound like that, though. feel like strategically, I recall transforming too early to be
Welcome to your doom.
a problem. Oh, I remember this guy. I don't think that... I don't... I don't understand this game. Hey, Congo, welcome in. I hope you're well. I was giving you credit earlier. We were talking about the start of stream jokes and the very long pauses that happen. And I was giving you credit for being, you know, a key source of inspiration for me stretching out my pauses longer and longer in my start of stream jokes. Of course, Game and Fit says his head looks like a golf ball compared to his body in the third form. Am I in time for the frustration? Immense confusion. This is a very perplexing game. I like this music. Oh, it immediately when I complimented it, it went away. What a rude game. That eye contact is brutal on the jokes.
Rise from your grave. Power up.
Oh, I disagree. I was ready for that guy. Power up. No. No, power up. Let's go.
Welcome to your doom.
Victory. Flawless stage 1. Let's go. I hope I get my health back. This is a pack-in title for the Genesis originally. Actually does a pretty good job of showing what the system can do, Conga says. I thought this was a pack-in title. I mean, it is kind of a rough game.
Power up.
But it's got a lot of charm.
Power up.
It's got great death music, which you will hear a lot. Mansta, welcome in. Power up. I have been complimenting that voice. Hey, Wizzy the Elephant, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Altered Beast, the only game to feature blue two-headed doggy cows. I haven't got a good look at them. I thought they were. I thought they were. I kind of thought they were pigs. But I will defer to your expertise. I'm new to Altered Beast. I've never. This is technically a first playthrough. I spent a couple hours with it a little over a year ago,
Welcome to your doom.
but I've never beaten it yet, so it's still classified as my first playthrough. A year is a long time to put a game down, too, because I've kind of forgotten everything. But that's alright, it's coming back to me.
Oh!
Apocalypse, welcome in. Good to see you again. I'm doing bad. This was the first major release for Sega Genesis. Yeah, we were just talking about how it was a pack-in title. Oh. Victory. The eyes have it. Not anymore, Conga. You feel the pain in that scream, Apocalypse says. I can see this would be a great challenge. This is one of those games, it seems like this is one of those games that, like, is actually really easy when you know what you're doing. Oh, I'm gonna regret missing that, actually, how do... Oh my goodness.
Rise from your grave.
When the console was first bought for me, it came with this game. Would that make this your first video game then? If I may ask. It's very close to the arcade original. say it's not easy when you know what you're doing.
Welcome to your doom.
Can't legit remember my first game. Could be Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. I've never played an Alex Kidd game. I've heard of them. I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't actually know what my first video game was. When people ask me, I say Ghostbusters on the Commodore 64, which is maybe true. But video games were in my life before I was old enough to really form memories, so that's just speculation. Put your head back on. What, have you lost your mind? You'd think this would have a lot of disappointing sequels, but I don't think it did, Conga says. Does it have sequels at all? Alex Kidd was also brutal, Conga says. Defiant Salem, welcome in Salem. Pleasure to have you here. First game was Empire Strikes Back on Game Boy in '93. I have that game. I've never played it in Salem. We'll do it on the stream sometime. I have the Star Wars games on the Super NES and the Game Boy. We'll do them all. Probably not like really close together, but maybe do them in pairs.
Power up.
It'll be rough because I know those Star Wars games are tough. The Super NES ones. I don't know about the Game Boy ones. Sega dropped Alex Kidd and went with Sonic. So I started gaming with the Commodore 64. My dad had one of those when I was a kid. And we had an Atari 2600 for a very brief time, though I don't remember anything about it. But after that, we got the NES, and it was just, this boss is easy. After the NES, it was all Nintendo stuff for me. I have very little experience with the Genesis or the PlayStation. I'm kind of making up for lost time on the stream. First game was Donkey Kong NES. I remember getting really mad because I could never beat the first level, Game and Fit says. I had Donkey Kong on the Commodore 64, and when I say that my Ghostbusters answer is maybe true, the other game that could have been my first game was Donkey Kong on the Commodore. That's the other, like, really likely candidate. Oh, there's a high jump. Look at that. Star Wars September, Game and Fit says. I gotta pause for a moment. Don't think it had any sequels. Super Star Wars also brutal. Yeah, I didn't have that game. My cousin had it. We played it a little bit. I think we only made it like 3 or 4 levels in, though. We never made it all that far. I think we beat the like Sandcrawler boss like once, and I think that's it. Found my family's old Sega Genesis last year in a storage room we have in our backyard. Apocalypse says. Got a new controller, Chinese EverDrive, wireless 8-bit-do controller. This year I got the Ultimate Mega EverDrive Pro from Crix that runs Sega CD games straight from the cartridge. Nice. So you're all set up and ready to go. First real video game I played as a gamer was Ocarina of Time on the N64, Salem says. Not a bad game. GG easy. You discovered the Zap Strats on the Eyeball Monster. Yeah, Eyeball Monster. Eyeball Monster is no problem. Not worried about him at all anymore. I know I'm in trouble now, though, because I missed that blue pig at the start. Ocarina might have been the first video game I've ever beaten, most likely, Game and Fit says. First game I ever beat? was probably Mario Brothers on the NES. Probably the first one. I don't know what else it could have been. Those the Commodore games and Atari games are all like they always run on loops, right? I don't even remember what Atari games we had. That's how little I remember that console. But all the Commodore games, I don't think we had any that had proper endings that I could actually beat. Some of them had endings, but they were all too hard for me. I couldn't beat any of them. Donkey Kong on Commodore 64 is so good. It's excellent. It is excellent. It's better than Nintendo's own version on the NES. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy was amazing. They added dozens of levels. I've heard that. We almost played that on the stream one night. I don't remember why we didn't. It wasn't because there was a problem with the game. I think I had it as a backup. I had a game that I expected to not work, and so Donkey Kong was going to be the game I subbed in, but the other game ended up working. Put the most hours into GameCube, GBA, and PS2, Salem says. Yeah, my primary game playing, like my most hours logged, are NES to N64. I spent a lot of time with the GameCube in its first couple years, but I missed out on the whole like second half of the GameCube's life. First game I remember playing without just noodling around on one of my brother's save files, Punk says, was either Lion King or Sim City. I also played Banjo-Tooie on my own. All excellent choices. I actually beat The Lion King for the very first time just a few weeks ago. You played Lion King and decided to quit video games, Konga asks. I didn't get far in the Lion King game. Nah, I never got far in that one. I had that one as a kid, right? And I never made it far in it. Did you see the way I got bullied down that pit? I should have never paused. My life fell completely apart. The Lion King on the Super NES, I could make it up to the part where you become adult Simba. Sometimes. I mean, it was never guaranteed on any run that I would get that far. But I could play well enough to make it there sometimes. But I never came close to getting through those stages until we did it on the stream. And it was tough. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd be able to beat it, but we did it. We did it in one night. That was nice. Says I put 842 hours into Bloodborne alone, Game and Fit says. When I love a game, I don't stop until I'm completely burned out on it. I know what that's like. Probably my most time logged in a single game, though, is probably Animal Crossing New Horizons. I played that for something like 1,200 hours. That's a game with 2 hours worth of content, and I played it for 1,200. I put maybe 2,100 hours into Bloodborne, Salem says. That is huge. I think I played the first level and then had a code to get to a later level, Punk says. Yeah, there's a barrel code. BARRYL is the cheat code for Lion King. It lets you, I think you can skip to any stage with that. Can't quite remember which game was the first I ever finished, Apocalypse says, as I was afraid of video games when I was a kid. I think I remember I built the courage to play Streets of Rage 1 together with my older brother, so that might have been the first game I finished. Wow, that's a beat 'em up. I find beat 'em ups to be pretty tough, so to have that as the first game you finished seems like quite an achievement to me. I always like the Capcom Disney games a lot more than the Virgin Disney games. I'm right there with you, Conga. Aladdin SNES all day long. Aladdin Genesis, get it out of here. No one agrees. Not no one, but almost no one agrees with us on that, though. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why. I don't see what people see when they play the Genesis Aladdin. I think Aladdin on the Genesis was, I think, the third best-selling game. So I think its ubiquity has led to a lot of nostalgia. But I'm not crazy about it. It's not terrible. It's not like I'm not saying it's an awful game. But I really think it's overhyped. I like the Super NES one so much better. I love the flow and the parkour and of the platforming in the Super NES Aladdin. It's so good. Oh gosh. Don't remind me about Animal Crossing, Punk says. What? Game and Fit says. I never even expected you to touch a game like that, Frownie. What a surprise. Why wouldn't I play Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing's a great time.
Power up.
I think that was when I was really starting to get into streaming a lot more too, as a viewer of streams. I would have streams on and just play Animal Crossing for hours and hours. Just you and me, Frownie, Conga says. I was always afraid of platformers. The idea of falling to your death was spooky, Punk says. I can get that. Hated the Genesis version. SNES is so fun, Conga says. Just figured you were into the hardcore stuff, like horse sponging.
Rise from your grave.
I am a man of many and diverse interests.
Power up.
What game, in your opinion, Frownie, has the best platforming? 2D to be specific? Well, I mean, my favorite video game is a platformer. That's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. But does it have objectively the best platforming? Not really. I don't know. I'd probably have to think about that for a while. Like, specifically for the platforming?
Welcome to your doom.
I would have to chew on this for quite a while, Game and Fit. Specifically the jumping mechanics. I mean, I love the way the jumps work in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because it's a fixed jump arc, which should make the platforming like stiff and painful, but because you have the double jump, it adds like so much nuance to it. Like once you really unlock like the way that you can use the double jump, it's very satisfying.
Power up.
I don't know, I want to think of something like I want to think of something like off the beaten path, right? And like a hip answer, but I mean,
Power up.
there is a reason that, you know, that the standard stuff, like the Mario games, like there is a reason that they are kind of the standard, right? I think a popular choice would be Yoshi's Island on the Super NES, specifically for the jumping.
Welcome to your doom.
I love Yoshi's Island, don't get me wrong. It might be my second favorite Super NES game. But I don't know if it's necessarily because of the platforming that I love that one. More games should have stolen Super Ghouls and Ghosts jumping mechanics. Oh, how I wish I lived in that universe, Conga. I love the double jump. Super Mario World had the best air control. Brothers 3 had good air control, but more challenge.
Power up.
Oh!
Power up.
Power up. No. There are too many ants. Power up. Bear mode activate. Bear mode is difficult to control.
Welcome to your doom.
I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I figured it out. We'll get him. We'll get him. The cape was really fun. You just break the game once you mastered it. That's the thing about the cape. Like, it's really fun to cheese all the levels, but it kind of ruins the game in a way, too. Trouble with this game is that it was obviously designed to eat quarters. It doesn't translate to consoles well, Conga says. It'd be nice to have a few continues, right? Oh, I get it. You're in a beehive and you're a bear, Game and Fit says. So it's a shout out to Winnie the Pooh. I did not put that together at all, Game and Fit. When you had a cape and a Yoshi, you felt on top of the world, Game and Fit says. What do you think is the best season to start a game of Animal Crossing? Because, like, I really like Animal Crossing in the winter, right? But I feel like there's less stuff to do in the winter. So you probably want to, like, get your playthrough started in a different season.
Power up.
So you can start, you know, like, building up money and treasures and stuff.
Power up.
Maybe the fall then, because I wouldn't want to start in spring because I have to wait. Hey, welcome in Raiders. Great to have you here, Yaden. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the early stream. What is this early stream? Welcome in, Ricky. Great to have you here as well. How are you, Yaden? What were you playing today? How'd your stream go? Summer gets you tons of cash, Game & Fit says, but I like springtime more. Trouble with spring is you gotta wait so long until the winter. Rise from your grave and stream during the day. That's what we're doing. Queen Vampirus, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Welcome to the stream. We are playing, as you've seen, Altered Beast today. Doing a weird early stream. I'm normally a late night, all night kind of streamer, but my schedule's a little weird. We're doing an early stream today, and I actually have to take a week off from streaming next week. But after next week, we'll be back to it. We'll be here pretty much every night. Yaden says, I'm great, thank you. Playing Terminal Velocity. Old Windows 95. DOS game. From 95. What genre of game? Sounds like a driving game to me. Oh, Terminal Velocity is like falling though, right? That's like when you're skydiving.
Power up.
But you could use that title and make any type of game, right?
Power up.
3D space combat flight simulator. Makes sense. Haven't given that one a go. My friends, while we're sitting here chatting, if you want to use the link there in the shout out, I would encourage you to give Yaden a follow. Yaden is a retro video game enthusiast and a wrestling enthusiast as well. So if you are into those, or if you're just into some really fun streams, give our friend a follow if you would. Pretty awesome. They released a boosted edition to run on modern hardware and monitors on Steam. It's a lot of fun. 3D space combat flight simulator. I guess the only thing I've played that fits that description would be Star Fox. I don't know how similar or different it is to that one, but that would probably be my major point of reference. Or I played some of the Star Wars games too. Star Fox-like, a little faster. Right on.
Rise from your grave.
This is an ongoing first playthrough of this game. I played this game about a year and a half ago for a couple hours on the stream. That was my first time ever playing it. And I made it like 3 or 4 levels in, but it's been a long time, so I kind of forgot everything I learned about it that night, and I've never beaten it, so that's why I say technically still a first playthrough. It's going all right, but I'm learning it little by slowly. I'm hoping we're gonna make it all the way through the game today, but we'll see. Tried multiple times to beat this, never successful. Oh no, that's scary to hear.
Your doom.
It's kind of a a stiff and clunky game, but I don't know. It's still it still works. I really like it. The game has it has a lot of charm to it. And some great music and sound bites. Kind of makes me think of Haunted Castle, which is a terrible game. And that should mean this game is awful, but it's really not.
Power up.
Cool atmosphere and music. I need no. That bird just ruined this whole playthrough. I got absolutely ruined by that bird. Cool atmosphere music. The game itself, though, it's pretty big, though, when I first played it on our neighbor's Genesis.
Power up.
This is a game I could imagine, if I'd had this game as a kid, I could imagine pretty easily falling in love with it, I think. Despite its clunkiness.
Welcome to your doom.
Alright, this is so far my PB today, is this level.
Power up.
I just figured out how to damage the boss, but I only have theory. I'm not to the stage of execution yet.
Power up.
You figure you take your power-ups before fighting you. Especially, like, you know, maybe the first time he didn't... The first time we encountered him, maybe it didn't occur to him, he didn't realize it, but especially you'd think on the rematches. Oh.
Welcome to your doom.
Oh, I made a grave error. And it turned out to not matter. Victory. I don't know if these little orbs in between stages are telling a story or not. So I did see this stage before as well. So I have been at least this far. I don't know if I've beaten this stage. I think I beat this stage. I think I've beaten this stage too. I think I've never beaten the one after this one. Oh no, I missed the power up.
Oh!
Alas. Those flying guys with the hammer, I'm not a fan. Power up. No! I feel like this music reminds me of something that was used in something else. I can't quite place it, but it sounds really familiar. I love it. It's good. It's really good.
Rise from your grave. Power up.
That guy is like just too ready for me.
Power up.
Really hard to not walk into one of his attacks. Oh, that's the problem. I'm not kicking.
Welcome to your doom.
Uh-oh. Thank goodness. Can't die on the first stage. I saw you take out that dragon faster than I ever could. The one where you're the bear. You don't get your health back between stages. Oh no.
Power up.
I didn't actually pay attention to that before.
Power up.
So then he turned into a werewolf and started punching Uncle Fester. Then Uncle Fester turned to a big statue thing, throwing its own face rapidly, and yeah, that was one boss fight in Altered Beast. The bear dragon. I always did lots of bear gymnastics. I was prepared to. I was, like, I think I just got kind of lucky that he didn't send out as many projectiles as he could have. Because I was kind of waiting for, like, when I needed to jump to wipe those out.
Welcome to your doom.
Hey, Loyal, welcome in. What's going on? Is the world ending? Another early stream. Good to see you, Loyal. I feel like it's been a little while. Hope you're doing well.
Power up.
Yeah, no late night stream tonight, Loyal. Just the early stream. And I'm gonna be away. I'm gonna be away next week. There's not gonna be any streams next week. But I'll be back the week after. I'll be back and it'll be all business as usual.
Power up.
We're gonna play some educational games when I get back. I don't know if we'll do a bunch of little ones or one big one, but I'm gonna find an edutainment title.
Welcome to your doom.
Hopefully it'll be delightfully disastrous. Been good, Loyal says. Hope you're well. Yeah, things are going alright. Things are going alright. I don't like to miss the stream, but it's for, you know, it's for a pleasant reason. Having some family visit.
Power up. Power up.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't careful.
Rise from your grave.
I feel like I'm doing pretty well, all things considered.
Power up.
I feel like I'm figuring out the stuff to do. It's just I'm kind of a slow learner when it comes to, like, mastering the execution.
Power up.
Oh, no. Broke right through my defenses.
Welcome to your doom.
You're playing straight from the console, aren't you? Yeah, we're playing, I'm playing on an actual Genesis. I got a original console cart and CRT. We're as old school as we could be with this one. I can notice the image is not 1080p. No one would ever accuse me of having good image quality, that's for sure.
Power up.
It's not a problem,
Power
really.
up.
I didn't think you were complaining.
Oh!
Someday I'd like to stream Genesis games, stream games straight from my Genesis too. Right on. So the way my setup works is that I've got a CRT that's got the composite video in and composite out. So I just run all the games into the TV, and then I run the signal out into the capture device, and it's just a cheap little USB dongle, like whatever the second cheapest item was on Amazon at the time that I ordered. That's what it was. I went on there and I was like, well, I don't want to get the absolute cheapest thing. I'll pay 5 cents more and get the second cheapest thing.
Welcome to your doom.
I would pay for an emulator that could do accurate CRT fuzz, Konga says. I don't have anything against emulation, you know. I'll absolutely use it when I have to. But I'm just pretty lucky. I got into retro collecting really early on, and so I built up a pretty nice collection of physical hardware and games when it was very affordable to do so. And since I have all this stuff, like, I like to use it. And I am kind of attached to the feel of the old controllers, and I like the, you know, I like the old TV because I'm used to like the refresh rate on the screen and stuff like that. Modern TVs, the lag is different, and it kind of throws me off on games where you have to be like precise with your timings. But I don't remember how I wanted to end that thought. I'm lamenting the loss of my power-up. Internally, the necessity of... No! Repeating the stage now. We'll get there. I think I really should use more jump attacks. Stay away from me, bird. No, I needed another pig. It's alright. It's alright. That level was going kind of badly, anyway. Been trying to find something like that. Playing Legend of Dragoon off OG hardware. It doesn't capture well, Yaden says. There's also no invincibility frames in this. CRTs are older computer monitors. I'm from Brazil, so we're more used with older TVs. We call them, yeah, CRTs are tube TVs. Yeah, same thing. Old computer monitors they're the same technology inside as tube TVs. But yeah, the T in CRT is for tube, so yeah, like Yaden said, exactly.
Rise from your grave.
I've never played Altered Beast in co-op, Apocalypse says. Yeah, I haven't either, naturally. I can't imagine what that would even be like yet.
Power up.
I don't have a lot of co-op experience in general when it comes to games. Like I've never played Contra co-op either.
Power up.
I think this is my third favorite video game scream, Conga says.
Welcome to your doom.
I think I tried but couldn't figure out how to. Almost all of my multiplayer experience in video games is stuff where you take turns, like like Mario games, or you trade back and forth, or just playing single player games and just handing the controller back and forth with a friend is like the way we would usually play. I very rarely would play like fighting games or like competitive like first-person shooters and stuff like that. I guess probably the thing that I played like simultaneous two-player the most was probably old Turtles games. That might be the time where the Turtles beat 'em ups is probably where I spent the most time playing like simultaneous co-op.
Power up. Power up.
No, why am I doing so bad? I'm going backward in skill. Will you hurry up and run away already? Oh, it's frustrating. I'm never gonna beat this game. I'm never gonna beat this game. I'm deteriorating. I'm not getting better. I get worse every time. I don't understand. I don't understand what is wrong with my brain. Best way to co-op is beat 'em ups, in my opinion. Itty says. I feel like with beat 'em ups, like I'm always intimidated by beat 'em ups because I always expect them to be like balanced for co-op. And since I'm such a single player guy, like whenever I play a beat 'em up, I'm just scared I'm gonna be super outnumbered.
Welcome to your doom.
Power up. Power up.
Power up. No, I hit that by accident. No, I did it again. I don't expect that button to be a jump button, right?
Oh!
That's the worst I've done against that boss in a while. $100,000 points. Alright. We actually made it here with a lot of health, though. I've still got a life. Still got a good chunk of my health. I'm not saying our victory is guaranteed or anything crazy like that. My failure is guaranteed. How do I keep missing those guys?
Oh!
I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Everyone's too strong.
Power up. Power up.
I came here with so much in my favor, and I've already lost it. I bled my life and health away. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Let's go.
Welcome to your doom. Oh!
Rough. Alright, well, we saw a new boss.
Rise from your grave.
It seems like this game should be like really easy to memorize. It's all very like reliably predictable, right?
Power up.
I did everything I could to try and miss that. That crocodile boss is adorable, Itty says.
Welcome to your doom.
He's very protective of that large gemstone that he's holding. Flawless stage 1. I claimed a flawless stage 1 earlier when I didn't die, but that time I didn't even take damage. That truly is a perfect stage 1. Let's go. I'm gonna immediately ruin that on our next stage. Flawless victory. That's from Killer Instinct. That's a supreme victory. They might also say flawless. I haven't played that game in a long time. Mortal Kombat?
Power up.
My mistake. I would lament that I've damaged my fighting game cred, but I already have 0. I'm useless with fighting games. Killer Instinct is supreme. I like Glacius from
Welcome
Killer
to your
Instinct.
doom.
You just use Jago. I liked Cinder and Glacius and Orchid. I mean, I was always terrible at it, so it didn't really matter who I used.
Power up.
No. Oh, things are going so well. Why did it have to fall apart? I always thought Fulgor was pretty cool. He's got a cool design. I kind of like Spinal because he's a skeleton, right? But I never really played as him much. Killer Instinct, I think, is the only game that I own sealed in box. Brand new, shrink wrap and everything. I've really fallen apart here. I had a loose cartridge of Killer Instinct at one point, and it's one of the few games that I traded away. I had Ultraman Toward the Future on the Super Nintendo, and I traded that for Killer Instinct, and then later I traded Killer Instinct for The Lord of the Rings.
Welcome to your doom.
And I've since, replaced my traded away copies of both games. But I got when I got Killer Instinct, though, I got it. I found a sealed copy. I actually bought it in Korea. It's an American. It is the American game, but I bought it when I was overseas, and I've just never bothered to open it.
Rise from your grave. Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. Welcome to Altered Beast. I have risen from my grave early today. Early stream, yeah. No nighttime stream tonight, just the early stream today. We started about an hour and a half ago, and we're gonna go for quite a while yet. Probably 3 or 4 more hours. It's gonna be the last stream for a while. I'm not gonna be around next week. No streams next week. There's a very slim chance I could do an afternoon stream tomorrow, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. There's a greater than 0 chance, but not by a whole lot.
Power up.
If my morning tomorrow goes really smoothly, I'll have time for an afternoon stream, but we'll see. What exciting news? That I'm gonna be gone? That stings a little. I should be back by the 20th. Probably on the night of the 20th.
Power up.
A week off. Have anything fun planned? Yeah, I have family coming to visit. I'm not exactly sure what all we're gonna get around to doing, but that's the reason for the little break. As I'm just not gonna have the time or opportunity or energy to be doing the streams late at night, and I'm gonna have to, like, you know, be awake on their schedule. So it's best to just... I don't like to be away for so long, but it's best to just take the time off. Boy, that went poorly. If you don't ever leave, how can we miss you? Just think of how rusty I'll get though if I'm this bad at video games now. If I spend a week not playing. We're gonna have a very hard time. Thank you for the wheel. We can give that a spin. Oh, there's no pause music. We have to do it in silence. That's always the worst. I almost knocked the wheel over. Almonds. Alright, that's a pretty safe spot to land. No, nothing new on the wheel. I probably won't put anything new on it until I land on those sunflower seeds. Once those are gone, I think I'll be motivated to revitalize it. I keep looking. I keep shopping for stuff. And like I keep building carts on Amazon with some spicy stuff, but I just can't bring myself to pull the trigger on it. I'm so indecisive. I keep second guessing myself. I want to get some spicy jerky. I want to get some spicy candy. I want to get some spicy chocolate. I want to get some spicy pistachios. Like, I see a lot of things I want to get. I want to get some new sauces. Sauces, I'm having a hard time choosing what to get. All right, so these are Blue Diamond Extreme Carolina Reaper almonds. They're not as spicy as the advertising would lead you to believe. They're pretty good. They're definitely a manageable heat, though. It's hard to choose. It's hard to choose new sauces for the wheel because they're either too mild to be very interesting or they're so hot that they'll immediately turn me to ashes. And like, I need something in between that. Like, I need something that's hot enough to be challenging, but not something that's going to just instantly make me combust. And I'm having trouble like finding things at that level. These are definitely a good snack. These almonds. They're a little hot. They're smoky. They taste like the seasoning on them tastes like a Chex Mix seasoning to me is what I always compare them to. They make them in a lot of different heat varieties too, but I have a suspicion that they're all kind of the same. Because if this is their Carolina Reaper and it's really not intolerably hot, then the others are either incredibly mild or they're just all kind of the same. I thought the music had stopped for a moment.
Power up.
No, don't drop that guy on me. That's rude. I don't know how that pig missed me, but I'm so glad he did.
Power up.
Oh!
Nice. I don't know if maybe the secret is just to rush over to the side and just do this, just spam this attack. Kind of seems like that could be the trick. But it's not working out very well. Alright.
Rise from your grave.
We'll get there. I'll figure out a good pattern for him.
Power up.
feel like I'm practicing a speed run of this game, not because I'm going fast, but because I'm restarting it so much, and like the sort of like memorization and focus levels that I'm starting to attain. feel like I'm on a speed run grind. You're doing this game all stream? Maybe. The plan is to do it until I beat it. If I can finish it before the stream ends, I'd put on something else gladly, but I really just planned the one game for today. If I get terribly burnt out on it, we could always switch to something else, but I don't have any plans for anything else. And if we do finish it, I don't know what I'm going to put on. Probably just a replay of, something I like maybe Battletoads or Ghosts and Goblins, or, I don't know, something we haven't played in a while.
Power up.
Replay Dark Souls. You think I can finish Dark Souls in a few hours? I'm that good. I got that one down. 100-hour stream. A 100 hours would be a good improvement for me. No, I've never finished this game. I'm still learning this one for the first time. We played it on stream before, but I didn't beat it. That was like over a year ago. That was a flawless stage too, I think. I don't think we took any damage. Doesn't look like it. I'd make this our next challenge run game. Go for a damageless altered beast.
Power up.
I've already got 2 levels down.
Power up.
No, I'm bad at that part. Rip the damageless run. Hey, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. Sega Master Tim, welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. We don't usually line up so well. I'm at a weird time. I'm lucky to have you join us. Fond memories for this one. I'm new to Altered Beast. I played it for the first time last year, and I just kind of forgot to get around to getting back to it to beat it. So I'm finally continuing my first playthrough, and I'm having fun with this game. Like it's kind of janky, but I don't know. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. How you going, mate? I'm doing all right. Things have been well for me. I hope the same is true for you.
Power up.
I beat this game for the first time earlier this year, Mile Hyrule says. GG, Mile Hyrule. I've got to catch up and join your elite ranks.
Welcome to your doom. Oh!
Okay, I don't know where the best position to be, but I think I've figured out, like, the strategy. Figured out my strategy anyway. There might be an even better one, undoubtedly. Courageously hang out here on the floor. No, I knew that was gonna get me. Victory! Let's go! I have to catch up and beat Battletoads. I think I'll die before I finish it, though. Battletoads is rough. I wish you luck, Mile Hyrule. I hope you do. I hope you take it on. I hope you beat it. I changed out some of the ingredients in a meal I cooked. It was an altered feast, Inorama says. Alright, I made it to this level, I think, one time when we played it last year, but I immediately died, so I don't know anything about this one. This is new territory. I'm afraid, but that's not gonna stop me, of course. Ban Itty for that joke. This is the first the game that first came with the Mega Drive. Actually took me longer to beat this than Sonic. That took me only 8 hours for that one to complete. Hey, Scrolllock, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. You got this. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Conga. And of course, I very much like that dancing skeleton emote you got there. Yeah, Sonic took me 2 nights to beat when I played that one for the first time. I had very minimal Genesis experience growing up, almost none. So all the Genesis titles, all the Mega Drive titles, I'm really late to the party on. Most of them that I've played, I've done on the stream. Sonic took me 2 nights, though, I think. What was your gimmick again? I remember you mentioned something during Donkey Kong Country. My gimmick? Probably, I don't know, probably that I'm a retro streamer and that I play very extremely blind. So I try to, as much as I can, I try to never do any research, receive any help, hints, or advice. I do everything the hard way. Don't even read the back of the box. Too many spoilers. Is this Genesis or arcade? This is Genesis. We're the Genesis version. We're playing on real hardware. I got the original console cartridge, big CRT television. We're as old school as we can be at the moment. You didn't call me, Sega Master Tim says. Yeah, for those who don't know, Tim used to work with the Sega the hotline when you needed to call for help to get coached through a game. Tim would pick up on the other end. He's got real professional retro credentials. Maybe you're also trying to speedrun Donkey Kong Country. With Donkey Kong Country, yeah, you probably caught me doing Cranky Kong's challenge. Beat Donkey Kong Country, one life in under 1 hour. That was the grind I was on with that game recently. So that's what we were doing there. I did that. I pulled that one off. I don't know if you were here for that stream, but I did get that one. It was 50. It was under 59 minutes. It's 58 minutes and something seconds. We beat the game. No deaths. It was beautiful. Very proud. One thing I forgot to do, though. I ran a timer on the screen. I never clicked through to see what the time was on the save file. Because I only cared about the real time. The save file time doesn't count the time you spend on the menus. So it gives you an artificially lower time. But I never even bothered to look what that fake time was. I can't believe it. I mean, it's still on there. If I booted it up now, I'd see. But I just can't believe I forgot to do that during the stream. Just out of curiosity. Oh no, these goats are a menace.
Power up.
That unicorn looks like it's from a different game. This is a game I've never beat. We did play it on the stream one night a year ago. But I've never beaten this one yet, so this is still technically a first playthrough. Usually start your streams at midnight my time, so either it's late or I'm probably not going to watch a stream, or it's a work night and I need to go to sleep, or else. Yeah, sadly I can't stream at convenient times for, a lot of people. Yeah, my streams are usually real late. Every now and then we do an earlier one, but today is definitely the exception rather than the rule. I'm in the central time zone. I usually start up around 11 p.m. and we do all-nighters. Tried this game at an arcade once a few years ago. Didn't do well. Also, the joystick might have been bad from age. I'm an hour behind you. Thought you're in Pacific. Nah, I get a lot of my regulars are Pacific time, but yeah, I'm Central.
Rise from your grave.
I'd like to do more of these afternoon streams, but it's hard to stick to it. I was in a
Power up.
I was trying for a pattern where I would do an afternoon stream every other Friday. Like that's sort of my ideal pattern, but it's just hard to stick with that. I took damage on stage 1. The run is ruined.
Power up.
Hey Vance, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend, and hope you're well. I'm certain that you've conquered this game, Vance. Easiest way to stream at a time that works for everyone is a 24-hour stream.
Welcome to
Elegant
your
but not
doom.
sustainable. Welcome to the Aged Frownie channel, where we do 24-hour streams every day. I think if I tried that, my lifespan would be significantly reduced. My grave cannot contain me. New job is 4 p.m. to midnight, so keep the late streams, Mile Hyrule says. That's a pretty good shift. I used to work that shift when I was in when I lived in Korea. That was the shift I worked over there. It was great because we were in the big city, so you could wake up in the early afternoon, go into work. You get off at midnight, go out on the town, stay out until sunrise, crawl home and sleep until it's time to get up and do it all over again.
Power up. Power up.
I love that. I love that kind of schedule. I'm not really like huge on like, you know, like nightlife and stuff like that, but you do need stuff to be open. Like it is a like, I love that schedule, but you got to live somewhere where they don't roll the streets up at 9 p.m., right? This is the easiest boss, and I blundered so terribly. It's the perfect shift for my lifestyle, Mile Hyrule says. Nice. And it's still only like 5 minutes away from your house? This sounds like dangerously perfect.
Power up.
I'm a no for ending at 11:30. I'm a definite no for ending at 12.
Power up.
It's actually the restaurant next door to my old job.
Oh!
Were you going there for lunch every day, Mile Hyrule, and they just decided to keep you? I almost launched myself right down that pit over there.
Welcome to your doom.
Oh, what am I doing? That boss is a little bit RNG dependent, because it really, like, how well I do against that boss just depends on what kind of projectiles he chooses to fire at me. My dream schedule would be 13 or 14-hour shifts a week, where I can select which days I want off on any given week, based on who was streaming on Twitch at the time, Vance says. I definitely like the idea of fewer, longer shifts.
Power up.
My dream schedule is winning the lotto, Mile Hyrule says.
Welcome to your doom.
I think that was a little better. Sleep at 2 p.m., wake up at 10 p.m. I'm somewhere in the middle. Don't know if I could work more than 10 hours a day, so instead of 8 by 5, I maybe do 10 by 4. You have a different move for each animal. Yeah, your both of your moves are different with each animal. That's one of the tricky things about this game is like remembering what each of the animals does. No.
Oh!
My muscle memory works against me a lot. Because yeah, your moveset is changing up so much. That's a shame. Those are actually some pretty easy power-ups to collect. What is that? Alright, we made it further.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, thank you for the lurk scroll lock. We should be around quite a while, so we'll see you when you return. I think someone new might have followed, but I didn't get a update in my activity feed. But it looks like we have one more follower than we did a moment ago. So, whoever you are, thank you for that. I'm sorry that it didn't let me know properly. It was me, Mile Hyrule says. Welcome to the stream, Mile Hyrule. Fantastic to have you on board with us.
Power up.
You're new? You should go to YouTube and look up my Dark Souls playthrough, Mile Hyrule, since you're new.
To your doom.
That'd be a good introduction to the stream for you. I particularly recommend the Ornstein and Smo battle. It'll melt your brain. Hey, Sir Rack of Lamb, welcome in. Frownie's streaming while it's still light out. What is happening? Yeah, we've got a weird day today, Sir Rack of Lamb. I'm doing an early stream. No late night stream tonight, just the early one. But we're going to be going for a while yet. It's good to have you here. There are going to be no streams next week. I got to miss all of next week. I hate to be, like I keep saying, I hate to be away for so long, and I'm going to miss everybody. But, I got some family visiting, and I have to be on a different daily schedule for them, and I'm not going to have the time or energy or opportunity. So no streams next week, but we'll be back on the 20th, and we're going to start off strong when I get back with some real nonsense. We'll do our back to school stream and play an educational game, or maybe multiple ones. I'll try and find us some glorious trash. We will miss you, Loyal says. Thank you, Loyal. I'll try and I'll try and post a little bit in the Discord if I get an opportunity.
Welcome to your doom.
I'm okay with this. Hopefully you're okay with the early part, not the being away part. Well, I got my other Genesis game. I mentioned I'd updated my Genesis games in my collection. The other one that I got, can't hold it up, the game's playing. The other one that I got that I haven't input is Kid Chameleon. Which is just funny because, like, someone in the chat was recommending that game to me like a week or two ago, and then almost immediately after that, I found a copy real cheap. So it seems like that one was meant to be. I don't really know anything about the game. Both. I need a vacation too. The stream is hardly something that I need breaks from.
Welcome to your doom. Oh!
I can think of some games I could use vacation from, though. uh.
Power up.
No, I disagree. Oh, that... that should not have been like that. I hit two of those pigs with a punch. The one I needed, the punch didn't count, but the other ones it did. That's not right. This game is mistreating me.
Welcome to your doom.
No, that was bad. That was a bad move. Don't do that.
Oh!
I don't fully understand this boss yet. No! That one enemy looks like a Pokemon.
Power up.
I guess a lot of the enemies look like Pokemon, since a lot of Pokemon are just animals, right? But
Power up.
I'm thinking of a particular one. I see him again. Ah! Oh no, that thing's not going away? He looks like, drowsy? He looks like there's a yellow humanoid Pokemon that's got like a hypnotist medallion. Oh my goodness. Oh, those things are brutal.
Rise from your grave. Power up.
It's odd to me that the hero of this game is apparently undead. Not only are we fighting zombies, we are also a zombie?
Power up.
We're in a lot better shape than some of these other guys.
Welcome to your doom.
Power up.
Something feels a little off about this stage now. I don't know what I've messed up.
Power up.
No! Well, I know what I messed up now. Ah.
Welcome to your doom.
What is going on? Why is this going so bad? There's so much I do not understand. I don't like this game anymore. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. How in the world did I miss that?
Oh! Oh!
I'm ready need to just throw these lives away and restart.
Rise from your grave.
Generally wouldn't be my policy because I like the extra practice. The thing is, like, the extra practice, though, if your mistake is that you miss the power-up, which is a mistake I make a lot, the extra practice doesn't really help, because on a good run, you would just not miss the power-up. And so, like, when you get extra practice, you're practicing parts of levels that you shouldn't even need to play.
Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
Hey, Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Hello. I remember this game. I beat it a couple years back. Well done. I'm still on my quest for my first victory in this one. You know, I wanted to be one of the first to do so, to beat this game. You got me beat, that's for sure. I don't know what Jelly is doing upstairs. I got you, Fuzzy Boots. I was just kind of going with it.
Power up. Power up.
Sorry if my response was not appropriately tuned. I'm not very funny. Wow. I'm in good company then, because a lot of my jokes, a lot of my jokes fall flat. Beautiful. You're good. Right on. I'm really enjoying this game. I don't remember. So I played this for a few hours, like a year ago, a year and a half ago. I don't remember exactly how I felt about it back then, but today I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I was more lukewarm to negative on it last time, but it's really connecting with me today.
Power up. Power up.
I didn't have the patience for it back then. I think I enjoyed it more as a kid. I never could beat it back then. Didn't have the patience. It takes It takes a bit of, like, stick-with-itness, I think, to make it through this game. At least for me it does. The not having continues. And, you know, restarting again and again and again and again. I could definitely wear a person down, right? That is bogus. There is no way that I missed that power up. Get out of here, game. I did not accept, or that one either. I did not accept this. The game is robbing me left and right. I'm furious. I am furious right now. I can't believe it treated me like that. Twice. Get out of here. That one was my fault. But it wouldn't have been my fault if it'd given me my proper power-ups. That wouldn't have happened. It's all over. Very upsetting. Very upsetting.
Rise from your grave.
I don't know exactly what I would have thought of this game if I'd had it back when I was a kid. Like, I feel like I probably wouldn't have liked to play it very much on the one hand, but on the other hand, like, I think I could have very easily fallen in love with it for, like, the style and charm that it has.
Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
As a kid, at least in my friend circle, Genesis was rarer. Maybe two friends had it. Most people had NES or moving forward SNES. Yeah. I didn't know anyone with a Genesis except one of my aunts. I had an aunt with a Genesis, and I had a cousin with a Game Gear. And in high school, my best friend had a PlayStation, and that was it. Like, I didn't know everyone else had Nintendo stuff or wasn't into games.
Power up.
Actually, I knew one person with a PC. But the only game, I'm sure he had more games, but the only game I remember
Power up.
playing with him was Load Runner. I had one friend with a TurboGrafx, I remember that being a treat. Used to hang out at the Toys R Us down the street because they had all the consoles out and playable, even the weird ones. They had a Lynx there. I didn't have opportunity to come across any other consoles like that. There was a Nintendo 64 kiosk in the Walmart in my hometown. That's the only, like, demo, like, console that I remember ever being set up, though, was the Nintendo 64. I know they had that because they had DK64 with the DK rap playing on repeat all the time when that was the thing. I don't remember any other demos ever out on display, though. I came across a Saturn demo one time when that was new, but that wasn't like that was in like a Best Buy, like way away from my hometown, like somewhere I would, almost never go.
Power up.
Oh yeah, I was from an incredibly small town. I grew up in rural Kentucky, so yeah, my pool of it is much smaller that my experience comes from. I should have mentioned that for context at the earlier.
Power up. Power up.
This guy's lucky I can't bring my power-ups from level to level.
Welcome to your doom.
Sorry. I was about to say something foolish like, I've just about cracked the code on this one. And I have a little bit. I've gotten better at it, but clearly there's more learning to be done. No, how did I get turned around like that? Bogus. These guys are... No! It's all over. First couple enemies have ruined it. I can't do anything without that power up. Oh my goodness. This is awful. I got there was so much in my favor to have a full life remaining, and you know, a little bit of health from my previous life, and then just it's just all pointless because I missed one power up.
Power up.
It's agonizing. That stage is brutal.
Power up.
It's just kind of like a game where you have to do everything right on the first try, or...
Welcome to your doom.
There's no, like, there's no recovery. Anyway, there's a little bit of leniency if you make a couple particular mistakes, but for a lot of the mistakes that you could make, when you make one, it just sabotages everything. Can that screen can be skipped? I've never skipped past that before. I'm not even sure which button I hit did it.
Power up. Power up.
I feel like the Genesis controller must be really good for people who like to set the controller on their leg and play with their fingertips. I don't like to play like that, so... Because the buttons are so big and they're in a straight line like this, like, the distance between the A and the C button is
Welcome to your doom.
gargantuan.
Power up.
Oops. That was all my fault. That was just bad play.
Power up.
Yeah, select to jump and punch. You have to
Welcome
use
your
C to
doom.
jump and then A to punch. And like moving my finger back and forth between those is wild. It's just the distance is wild.
Oh!
That could have gone much better. My audio's a little off. I'm gonna fix it real quick. There we go. It's been almost 3 hours? How has it been so long? Wait a minute. Where did the time go? I can't believe it.
Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
No. It's probably still the best I've ever done. I thought I was going to do it without taking any damage. But getting hit once, it's alright. I don't like this next stage. Oh, I don't like this. No, I still missed. All right, I need to learn to appreciate the glory of the jump kick. I can get by the other stages without it, but this is what I've been doing wrong my whole life. The jump kick is where it's at. Maybe not. The jump kick's going right through the enemies and not landing. I missed every single power-up. Why is this stage so much harder than the rest? I don't even have an opportunity to get used to it. I only get to play it once every half an hour. This game is mean. It's making me cry.
Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
Damageless Stage 1 has lost its novelty, sadly.
Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
No. Taking damage from that boss just is not right. I'm not going to be okay with that. I'm definitely hearing thunder outside, so if the stream suddenly cuts
Power
out,
up.
no worries, you know. I'm sure I'm fine, but we do lose power sometimes.
Power up.
Welcome to your doom. Oh!
Started with bad RNG, but the rest of it went really well.
Power up.
Actually doesn't take long to get through these levels, like all these repeated plays that I'm doing.
Welcome to your doom.
You know, it's actually quite quick. It's as long as I don't mess up and miss a power-up, it's really, really quick. But, it feels like longer than it actually is, you know? Okay, jump kicks. Nice. I got a power up. It never happens. I can't believe I got a power up. I don't remember where the next pig comes from.
Power up.
Okay, the last one, I believe, comes from... I was wrong. I thought the last one came from the right. Alright, well, we're not going to see the boss. Because there's no way I can make it through the, these, discs. But at least we got some power-ups, so we got to do something different. Maybe 6 attempts from now, I'll make it to the boss. Oh, we get to see what the animal is. It's this guy again. Repeat animal. Hey, maybe we might actually get to... What was that? The fish thing. I wanted to say we might actually get to see the boss, but I'm scared. Hit a new high score. That's what it's all about. Alright, we do get to see the boss.
Welcome to your doom.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. He's brutal. This rhinoceros is brutal.
Rise from your grave. Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
A little slower than usual. I'm gonna be seeing this game in my sleep. In like pixel for pixel perfect detail.
Power up. Power up.
No, I bounced all around.
Welcome to your doom.
My big problem with that eyeball monster is I tend to get too close. Even like, I've known that for a couple cycles now, that I'm too close to that boss. That I keep getting too close to that boss, but... And so I'm trying to not be, but then I just keep misjudging it every time.
Power up.
Hey Chompy, welcome in. Yeah, this is early stream today. No late stream tonight. This can be the last stream for a while. I've got to take about a week off, so no streams next week. I've got a family visiting, but about the 20th we'll be back to business as usual. Today we're doing an early stream just so I can start. I've got to start the process of turning my sleep schedule around. First pig, not on this stage, but on the next stage, the first pig comes in the top right. The last one comes in from the top left, but I don't remember where the middle one comes in.
Power up. Power up.
Next one comes in from the left. This game is awful, but I kind of love it. The thing is, so I'm pretty new to this game. I played it last year for a couple hours one night, and I kept meaning to come back to it to finish it, and I just never did. So this is still technically my first playthrough. And I don't remember what I thought of it last year when I played it, but I'm really enjoying it.
Welcome to your doom.
It's definitely janky, but it's got so much charm to it. It's got some really good music. It's got some great sound clips. It's a very learnable game. It's a lot like Castlevania, where you can sort of memorize everything that happens. And in some ways, I think you kind of have to. I do, at least. Oh, that's... I disagree with that. One hit I deserved. And maybe even 2 hits I deserved, but not to be killed. I should have had one last little piece of health left. This last, this next stage, this is the furthest I've been, is to this stage. And, I don't know if it's the last stage. Of course, you know I don't want to be told, but I'm just going to put that out there because I don't know who's lurking. I don't know if it's the last stage. I don't want to be told if it is. But, like, I sure hope it's the last stage. Because I could just barely get here.
Power up.
I'm in big trouble. I did make it to the boss of this stage on our previous attempt. So it is possible. The boss wiped the floor with me, though. The boss of that stage is crazy difficult.
Rise from your grave. Power up.
I've done stages 1 and 2 damageless a couple times.
Power up.
Stage 1 I should be able to consistently do damageless. I just don't execute very well. But, like, it's really reliable, and I've played it enough to know it. Stage 2, I'm really close to being able to consistently do. I mess up the boss a bit sometimes, but that's on my fault. Stage 3, I should be able to do damageless, but the boss, I'm RNG dependent on the boss. And then beyond that, I don't know the stages well enough.
Power up.
No, I had a misinput. I didn't want to turn around.
Power up.
Ooh, that was almost real bad. Okay, gotta try to not get too close to the boss.
Welcome to your doom.
Nice. I took a little bit of damage there, but it wasn't bad. No! Oh, rip the run. There's no way to recover. There's no way to recover from a mistake like that. Oh, it breaks my heart.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
From the top.
Rise from your
There is
grave.
just crazy amounts of thunder going on. Hey, we got a new follower. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thank you for the follow.
Power up. Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
I could probably do this more efficiently if I also use the second power-up. I could probably take that boss out a lot quicker, but I have something that works. So instead of experimenting to find something that might be more efficient, I'm like, this works just well enough. I'll go slow. Don't mess with success, as they say.
Power up.
It does look kind of silly when you punch the dragon's head off.
Power
It just
up.
moves off so cleanly.
Welcome to your doom.
Oh, I took a lot of damage that time. Lost a whole piece of health. Oh well, such is life. It'll sound absurd from how, like, poorly I'm playing, but the game is so reliable, like it's so predictable that, like, I feel like I'm gonna have a strong temptation to try and learn to do this game damageless. The dragon standing up straight in the end also looks really silly. I need to take another look at it. I shouldn't have tried to mix those jumps in there. See, if that guy doesn't fire his lower projectiles, then I can kill him damageless. But it's all RNG so far as I can tell. Like, there might be a way to trick him into not firing them, or maybe if I, like, ducked and fired at the beginning, I could wipe them out before I go on the offensive. So that might be another way to do it, but, like, the way that I've been approaching him, it's just been sort of RNG. Like, I might take no damage, or I might get ruined. I mean, not ruined, but, you know, take a lot more than definitely a lot more damage than I need to.
Power up.
That'd be worth experimenting with a little bit, I guess. I'm gonna miss my power up. Whoa. That was just bad play. I'm not ruined yet, though. This boss right here, when you do this attack, sometimes I take damage when I do this, and sometimes I don't. And I haven't been able to figure out exactly why. Like, usually I don't, but every now and then it'll damage me. And I haven't seen a consistent reason, like, why. Victory. Nice. That might be the first time I've done that boss damageless. I don't think I took any hits from just that boss. Clearly I've taken lots of hits leading up to this. Oh, the stage. Don't know where the next pig comes from. I need to be observant. Comes in from the left, okay. The next one comes in from the top left. I remember that. No! No, that's garbage. It went right through my punches. That is not right. I was robbed. Robbed, I say. That unicorn is just very cartoony. it really stands out, like, in comparison to a lot of the other artwork. Am I gonna get another power-up? Thank goodness. What?
Welcome to your doom.
Victory! Alright, there's no way that's the last boss, so... This is different. It's the princess! Amazing! We beat it! Hey! Altered beast. I can't believe that. I thought there's no way that was the last boss. Hey, that's phenomenal. That was really good. I love this game. Thank you for the GG, Chompy. Hey, Jay, thank you for the GG. Welcome to the stream, Jay. Always a pleasure, my friend, to enjoy your company. End. Loyal, welcome in. Well, not welcome in, but welcome back. Thank you for the GG. Press any key to start the next rounds. Good luck. Now, here's a question. I wonder. Does this, I'll ask this question if someone knows. Does the game increase in difficulty on extra loops? This does seem different. It does. Your health and lives carry over. Oh my goodness. Alright, well yeah, that guy's not on the first stage. We might not be done with this. I might have to try and do loop 2. Thing is, I think I have to go through loop 1 to get there.
Rise from your grave.
Let's just see how efficiently I'm able to get back to loop 2. Oh no, it starts you back on loop 2.
Power up.
Oh, cool. Alright, so yeah, once you beat it, you get to start on loop 2. Well, cool. Let's stick with this for a while. Let's see. Sorry if you're tired of Altered Beast, but I want to see what loop 2 is going to be like. That's very cool that it actually lets me continue on loop 2.
Power up.
Welcome to your doom.
Ooh. I'll pause here for a moment at the beginning of the stage. I'm going to go ahead and split my recording real quick.